Yeah. Grace. Yeah. God has shown grace to me in many ways. It goes on forever. Let me name a few things. First off, He showed grace by creating me. It's not by accident. I was made purposely to be together with Him like a puzzle piece. He got a paintbrush in His hand. I'm in His artistry. And let me tell you why His love is so amazing. Cause when He made us, He ain't make us out of obligation. Grace started His creation. It's been a while since then. It really shows God patience. One man disobeyed. Adam's sin passed on to us like DNA. But here's another act of grace. God came down in the flesh. Yes, Jesus died for sin. Yeah, and now I don't have to worry. I'm relieved and I'm blessed to say I'm cool with Him. It's by grace. Grace is what He gave. Grace is how He saves, and grace is what sustains. I cannot stand up on my own too, nah. I'm dependent on that grace of God. It's righteousness through faith and not by the law. It's not by your efforts, boy, you're working too hard. You're working too hard, boy, you're working too hard. It's either grace through faith or you're working too hard. Working just for sin, so I earn these wages. Check, please, the death for me. I earn like a cremation. The law gave me a raise, sin more and receive payments. The earth revolves, still wouldn't turn, but He's patient. Wishing zero would perish like the Celtics. He sent a hero to tear us from hell's grip. Helpless, couldn't deal these cards I was dealt with. Hopeless when I'm holding, I'm better off folding. So trash, no draft, still chosen. Chosen though I'm injury prone, Greg Oden. Chosen so no good works I can boast in. On that naughty list, but the gift was still opened. What is this mystery now disclosed? The grace of God appeared, revealed and made known. For the fullness of Jesus, God the Father would show His great love, grace through faith to save souls. So grace is what He gave. Grace is how I'm saved, and grace is what sustains. I cannot stand up on my own too, nah. I'm living up on that grace of God. It's righteousness through faith. It's not by the law. It's not by our efforts, boy, you're working too hard. You're working too hard, boy, you're working too hard. It's either grace through faith, boy, you're working too hard. Grace changed up my walk, changed up my talk, and most important, changed my heart for real. Knowing His grace was freely given, I gotta ask the question, can I keep on sinning? Call on the Lord to help me live this. Depending on Him is what I call a Christian. And when I fall, His grace is sufficient. I ain't perfect, but my life is in submission. I try to earn my place, I was working the hardest, but my work's just regardless. My working was tarnished, just my flesh, just the carcass. My working was heartless, just the prodigal. Lost, keep wandering farther, but His love sufficient. Just turns from my hardness, just takes me back to Him, and I turn to His goodness. See, God has flown through me everything that I would, and just by His grace, nothing else I could do, I could just go. Grace is what He gave, grace is what He saves, and grace is what sustains. I mean, I stand up on my own too, nah. I'm living on that grace of God. Righteousness through faith and not by the law. It's not by our efforts, boy, you're working too hard. You're working too hard, boy, you're working too hard. It's grace through faith, boy, you're working too hard.